Okay, new video. Lots of green and a little bit of orange on the cheeks. I haven't really used orange, I don't think, in a video. And I think it's really pretty. It's kind of peachy when it's on your cheeks, but it's really nice. It's by NYX Orange. And a little bit of green, all matte colors today. So, and lots of mascara, so if you, woo, stop zooming in. So if you like the look, keep watching and I'll show you how to get it. Okay, so as usual, you always want to start with a primer or base. I'm going to use Too Faced Shadow Insurance and just apply that all over your lid and also underneath your lower lashes. Okay, and then this is going to be an all MAC eyeshadow look. So the first color I'm going to use is MAC Pigment in Chartreuse. And I'm going to use a really big fluffy brush for this. This one is from Coastal Scents and I forget what it's called. But I'm just going to put a tiny bit of the color on the brush thing and just swipe it all over the lid, concentrating mostly in the crease. Then I'm going to take Blanc Type from MAC and my fluffy foundation brush from Echo Tools. This is Blanc Type, by the way. And I'm just going to swipe that underneath the brow bone, or brow line rather. And just pull it down. And also in the inner corner. Okay, the next color I'm going to use is Teal Pigment. And I'm going to use that on a fluffy brush. This is a Revlon brush. And I'm just going to apply that all over the lid up to the crease. It's right on top of the chartreuse color. I'm also going to take a little bit of Teal Pigment on this pointy crease brush from Coastal Scents and run that just along the lower lash line. Sorry, I guess you couldn't see me there. Okay, the next color I'm going to take is, what is this, deep blue-green pigment from MAC. And I'm going to use, sorry about that, the dog's barking at the neighbor's cats. Alright, so a little bit of the deep blue-green pigment on that same brush that you did the lower lash line with. And just work that into the outer V and along the lash line. Just use circular motions to kind of blend it in. And also apply the same color just on the outer edge of your lower lash line. And if it gets on the waterline, that's okay. Alright, so by this point you'll probably have a massive amount of green fallout on your cheekbones, so go ahead and clean that up. And then we'll work on getting some liner happening. Okay, so for liner I'm going to use the deep teal blue-green pigment. I keep wanting to call it teal. Deep blue-green pigment again on this smudger brush that's not going to show up from Studio Tools. And this brush is just a little bit damp. And then I'm just going to run that along the lash line. All the way down into the inner corner. Okay, so mascara's next. I'll take care of that and come back and show you the rest of the face. Okay, lashes are done, and next I'm going to use NYX Cream Blush in Orange. Maybe it's showing up as orange. And this is a Sephora stippling brush. Just a little bit on the cheeks. I already have some on. I'm going to put a little bit more on. And just kind of swirl it on to blend. And I like my blush kind of on the apples, but more on the cheekbones, but you can put it wherever you like it best. And for lips, I just have a little teeny tiny bit of this right here. This is Fear Lip Luster in Kitty Ears. It's kind of like a goldy bronzy color. So I just put a little bit of that on.
Mommy, you have a great video.
Okay, so that's it for the look. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.